enormous proportions, the size of a bucket. Painkillers can't touch it. Yo, what? My little brother's gone. Now I'm torn apart as I stand with the knife at my heart. We shared the good and the bad times when moms broke out to the store. It was halftime. Remember she came back, yo, and we got beatings with the Hot Wheel track. I felt the hurt from your own predicament. Lost your scholarship, can't play pro ball with torn ligaments. Career suddenly ended. Your goal was offended. Suicide, death tips recommended to try black. But you and I first as we bless the earth. So let us pour the wine preventing suicide.
Suicide, it's just suicide. But suicide, it's just suicide. Suicide, it's just suicide. But suicide, it's just suicide.
Nicole flew away from home at age 12. In search of herself, she found an angel of hell who deceived her like Eve and convinced her to leave her family. You could see she was very naive. The fallacy she was taught was brainwashed thoughts in a cult with no culture. Soon she was forced into showing her skin tone for thin grins and moans to please her savior Jim Jones. Her pops was an ex-marine. Him and his team got M16 so they could blow up the scene. No tambourine beating, deacon is freaking my seat every weekend as long as I'm breathing. They parachuted in, started shooting men, recruited by Jim. Grabbed Nicole and threw her in to the trunk. She was that close to drinking a punch and realized false prophets lead to suicide.
Suicide, it's just suicide. But suicide, it's just suicide. Suicide, it's just suicide. But suicide, it's just suicide. Suicide, it's just suicide. But suicide, it's just suicide. Suicide, it's just suicide. But suicide, it's just suicide.
Yep, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around every once in a while, you could miss it.
I was born in the bed of thorns, surrounded by men with horns, wicked forms, but still I was happy to be born. I grew up in a house of 10, a mouse and men, rats and roaches lacking oxygen. Every night I dreamed, I saw ghosts, babies crying, favorite uncles dying, mom's trying, pops lying, mom's going across his head with a frying pan. Me and my man made plans to rule the land and raise a fam. Now my man stands 6 feet deep in the block, covered with sand. Tears been dropping off, copping out the 2 to 5, smoking flesh. Do or die, suicide, about to face a bit, cause I tried to waste this kid. Ready to embrace the biscuit to my face, pull it back, erase it kid.